Welcome to the Battle Zone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way from the smoke-filled arenas of yesteryear. He is the inventor of professional wrestling and a Matt Classic.
In this broadcaster's less than humble opinion, this match should not be happening. However, Matt Classic himself has requested this bout, and the AWL Commissioner, in recognition of Matt's years of good service, has permitted it. But I think this is a huge mistake.
Bullet Club for life.
And his opponent making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Golden Guns, representing Bullet Club Gold, the Street Surreal, Jigoku.
Honestly, we should not even be letting these guys on our television show, or our YouTube show more accurately. But Switchblade Jay Whitey, what? You know, I wish I could say I expected better. I don't. I just don't. Bullet Club, nothing but disrespectful, nasty, cheating. Honestly, they make all foreigners from Japan look bad. They make immigrants look bad, they make foreigners look bad. Some of us actually had to live in Japan while Bullet Club was running roughshod all over the place. Bullet Club, that's where we stick the foreigners and the traitors, because, what's the difference? Screw these guys, screw Bullet Club, and I do not apologize for that opinion. Never have, never freaking will. I actually own, and this is legit, I own a Bullet Club Hunter t-shirt, because I dislike the Bullet Club that much. Hope Yoshitatsu got his money for that. 10 minutes on the clock, first match of 4 tonight. Main event, over the top rope, Battle Royale. Winner faces Kid Canada. No, wrong match. Winner faces... Jesus Christ, leave it in. It's a stupid mistake. Leave it in. Sammy Nix. The winner of the over the top rope Battle Royale faces Sammy Nix for the Canadian National Championship. That will complete the card for Champions Week. We already know Black Tiger Justice will be doing double duty against the Augments. Jigoku Destroy challenges for the AWL Grand Championship. The Augment Tag Team, the men's tag team, defend the World's Tag Team titles against the Tiger Brothers in a rematch from their 30-minute time limit draw. Over on the Joshi side, Amy Wade will face Yang, a one-on-one for the singles belt. And the female Augments will face UK Gen 2 for the Joshi Tag Team titles. Chiba Akagi defends the AWL Intercontinental Championship against a member of the Pit to be named later. And we will find the Canadian National Championship challenger tonight. We've also got another high-speed rules match coming up a little bit later, and we have got a preview match for the men's championships. For the men's top-level title, singles and tag. That's going to be coming up a little bit later as well. But we're starting off tonight here with the inventor of professional wrestling, the world's oldest active professional wrestler, and the world's biggest asshole of a professional wrestler, in my opinion. And that is the Switchblade Jay Wright. He's not even Bullet Club anymore. He is fake Bullet Club. He's like one of those cheap Rolexes, in very large quotation marks, Rolexes that people at tourist traps try to sell you for really good price, especially considering it'll break in about 5 minutes. 2 minutes into the contest now, Jay White with the advantage at the moment, and he's squandering it by those, again, disrespectful kicks to the head. He should be trying to find the Blade Runner in order to pin Matt Classic, if he actually respected Matt as an opponent, which, considering that Matt's one of the best that we've ever seen here in the Animated Wrestling League, he should. Taking a look at the win-loss records for a moment here, going over to our Strong and Free records. We go all the way up to the top, and we're going to see Matt Classic Sr. at 76 and 50. Hang on, only one count. 76 and 50 for a ratio of plus 26, makes him number 4 for all of AWL Strong and Free. One of the best wrestlers we've ever had, former AWL World's Heavyweight Champion, Triple Crown, actually Grand Slam Champion as well. Only the Canadian national title keeps him from being a 5-star champion. 7 minutes left. And look, one of the guns decided to cheat by slipping a chip into the ring. Fortunately, the referee sees it, gets rid of it. Smart. Jay White, 4-4 in his AWL career, but that's a bit of a misleading number. He is much better in singles action than he is in a tag team. There's the Blade Runner, rolls into the cover, the referee in position. 1, 2, kick out. Matt Classic somehow gets the... No, I don't want to see Jay White fight forever, folks. And you shouldn't either. He is a bad human being. What the hell is this? Inverted figure 4, just pulling down on that boot, pulling down on the shin across the meat of the muscle. That's a nasty version of the figure 4 because there's no way to turn it. There's no way to reverse the pressure. And when... Ooh! A big body drop. And again, Matt Classic in his day, that sort of a maneuver, that could have been a match ender. Laying in with the bombs, open fists. Referee sees it. Forearm strike by Matt Classic, and he's going for the choke slam. That's a new trick in his article. Ooh, running neck breaker by the Switchblade. Oh god, Matt just fell right onto the chair. Tope Suicida. He shot a human, he killed a human, he shot him with his gun. Yeah, that's their lyrics. 20 count on the outside, of course. Jay White, most of his career success, his only career success, quite frankly, coming in Japan. That's why he's desperate to get back there. But he is more than slightly familiar with Japanese wrestling rules, which are, of course, the basis of AWL rules. Throwing up the cease and desist there.
5 minutes have elapsed. 5 remain.
And Jay White, elbow drop from the top, gets none of it. Polish sledge. Duck under, and... Ooh! Huge flying lariat. And that's what should be frustrating about Jay White, is he's not a bad wrestler. Physically, in the ring, he can get this done. Going up here and drop across the knee. It's been a tale of 2 records with Bullet Club Gold since coming to the AWL. In singles action, excellent. Bullet Club Gold tag team action, never found a win. 0-3. Which means I think Jay White knows that his only option to become a floating champion, a chance to get back into Japan, is he's got to get his hands on the Grand Championship. And I think beating a very recent challenger, that's an idea that will maybe get him at least in the conversation for a fight for 4. I don't know that it will, but I do know that it might. Nobody wants Jay White to succeed, but the AWL commissioner, he can be persuaded by wins and losses. The holy crap chants from our fans. You couldn't program to say holy shit, could you? Why is holy crap okay, but holy shit is not? I don't get that. Oh, wait a minute. The cheap shot by the guns. And Matt Classic trying to give those young men a talking to, taking around the woodshed where they belong. But another Tope Suicida from the Switchblade. Popping out of that ring like a switchblade. With 3 minutes and change on the clock. And again, Matt asked for this match. The commissioner didn't want to do it. But Matt insisted. Matt Classic, he's enough of a vet.
3 minutes remaining.
He's a Season 0 original. He's been a part of this company forever. If he makes a personal request to the commissioner, it's generally going to be granted, unless it's like, give me a title match or something. The last time that happened, that was a golden watch opportunity. 1, 2, 3, and Jay White, with a slightly tainted win thanks to the assistance of the guns, picks up the victory with a ping pong knee drop off of the top rope. Oh, it's the global era now. You're not global, you idiot. You're stuck in the West. You're stuck on Turtle Island. You can wrestle in the States for AEW. You can wrestle here in Canada for the AWL, but you ain't global. The high-speed rules division, the high-speed division, is heating up here in the AWL. Let's have a luchador versus a ninja.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under high-speed rules. Introducing her, making his ring, Ninja Mack.
The high-speed division, it's not about weight limits, it's about very specific limits. 5-minute time limit. The ropes don't matter. Falls count anywhere. No countouts. A loss for both wrestlers in the event of a time limit draw. We want to see action, we want to see high-paced, high-octane professional wrestling, and we want a decisive winner. We're going to get it in the high-speed division.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the center of the sun,
Erupcion Solar Raiganodeshi, one half of the Solar Wings tag team who are 1-1 this season in tag team action. And his tag team partner, The Rock, will be in the main event tonight, the over-the-top rope battle royal, for a shot at the Canadian National Championship. So Erupcion Solar getting to flex his flying muscles in the high-speed division. 5 minutes on the clock. Bang a gong, we are on. Snapmare takedown. Ooh! Swing and a miss with the elbow drop. Ninja Mack. This is not... Ooh, nice double chop by the Ninja. Ninja Mack, who doesn't look like a man who should be able to do the things he does in this ring. But he can. Ninja Mack has been making a name for himself over in Ring of Honor. Most known for his time in Noah and across the indie circuit in the United States. Now a little grounding and pounding with those palm strikes, something that one of the last students of Jushin Thunder Liger during his active career knows a lot about the shote, knows about the palm strike. Ninja Mack going up, looking to do something stupid. 630! At least he landed fairly well, but he landed right on that canvas. Supernova into the cover. 4 minutes left. 1, 2, 3, and a quick win! An incredibly quick win. Takes advantage of one mistake. Hits the Supernova. There's the mistake right there. Supernova, and it's over.
Here's your winner, Erupcion Strong.
A quick, defective victory for the luchador from the center of the sun. Let's have some tag team action, and rank is going to be absolutely on the line here tonight.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing her, making their way to the ring from the GTA and the Unified School of the Tiger Style, your protagonist, Green Tiger, Dragon, and the Tiger.
We know that UK Gen 2 have the Mack Champions League against the female augments. This match will determine who gets the winner of that bout. The Dragoness and Spring Tiger looking fired up, firing each other up for this inter-school tag team, inter-style tag team. The Dragon School and the Unified School of the Tiger Style working together in tag team action. Both these women, former AWL tag team champions. This woman, never held a championship in the Animated Wrestling League.
And their opponents introducing first, making her way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the ephemeral queen, Edith Surreal.
A former Young Lions Cup champion in Chikara, and has held several titles around the independent circuit, as I understand it. And she is looking to advance in her AWL career as well. Already in the best four in this, I'd say, underdeveloped tag team. They don't have a unified entrance for one thing. But Edith Surreal currently 2-6 in her AWL win-loss record. Looking to work her way back into positivity before the challenge can be made for the Tag Team Championship. Plenty of time to determine how that's going to happen. And with that, when that music hits, the people start dancing.
And her partner, she is the 2023 Owen Hart Memorial Cup Permanent Champion, the Babe with the Power, Willow Nightingale.
First ever strong openweight women's champion, one half of the final Campeonas de Parejas in Chikara. She is the Babe with the Power, too sweet to be sour. She is Willow Nightingale, the breakout star of 2023 in women's wrestling, if you ask me. And you're watching my show, so you kind of sort of did ask me. We're very, very happy to have her here. We'd like to thank Tony Elite for allowing some of his talent to make occasional appearances here in the Animated Wrestling League. They can get their reps in, and since they're video game characters, they don't ever get injured. Tag team action, Dragoness and Edith Surreal starting us off. 15 minutes on the clock, standard time limit for non-title tag team matches. Kick to the midsection, DDT by the Dragoness. And speaking of time limits, I'm allowed to inform you, at Champions Week, it will be the main event of the show, and for the AWL World's Tag Team Championship, Tigers augments 2. There will be no time limit. That is the news just out of the AWL Commissioner's office as the Dragoness Sleeper locked in. Willow Nightingale giving Edith Surreal a little bit of a push to escape it. Over the top rope, down to the floor goes Dragoness. Willow right out after her, helping Dragoness back into the ring in the hardest way possible. German! Oh, look at that! A little bit of a stutter step on the German suplex, but great throw, great strength by Edith Surreal, who, all things being equal, should not have the upper body strength that she does. Trust me on that one. I speak from experience. 13:50 on the clock, roughly. First tag of the match, Willow Nightingale in legally now. Hard shot, swing and a miss with the lariat. Ooh, hip attack from the deceptively athletic, some would say, Willow Nightingale. And Willow now going for the hammer fist. The beats of the bow run, if you will. The crowd happily doing the wrestle maths along with her. Meanwhile, the referee keeps the count going. Dragoness with the sigil of the dragon fire. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Neck breaker. Dragoness, she's got such a deep arsenal of weapons. 3 variations of the Dragon Drop, 2 variations of the Dragoness Drop, Hurricane Ranas, Dragon Star Presses. She's learned so much from her father, and of course has elevated the style, the Dragon style of professional wrestling, and she has added her own elements. But sometimes you cannot beat raw power like that of the Babe with the Power. The big back body drop leads to a 1 count deep in home territory for Dragon and Tiger. And you notice how Spring Tiger showing great trust in her partner not breaking that up when they were that close to the team's corner. Tag team wrestling. Oh, great spin kick. Look at that. Goes to the super kick, misses it. Willow tries to take advantage, unable to do so. Dragon drop, number 2. Into the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Dragon drop 2 into the kick out. Tag is made. Spring Tiger with the opportunity here. She goes. The wheelbarrow arm drag. Very classically trained is Spring Tiger. She's almost a little bit of a throwback to like the 80s or the 90s Joshi style. She's hard-hitting. She can be a little bit of a showboat at times. Oh, what the hell was she doing? That's why Tiger Salts, Lion Salts, whatever, are very dangerous maneuvers, because you have to take your eye off your opponent and you don't see where they are until you're in midair and you can't do anything about it. Round the world to the sidewalk slam. Where the sidewalk ends, only Shel Silverstein knows. 11 minutes and change in this match remaining. Snap suplex. She holds on to it. She's going to go for the... Some people call it the Three Amigos. In the AWL, we call it a hat-trick suplex. Subtype vertical. Drop kick. Collar and elbow tie-up here, and again into that sidewalk slam. Willow Nightingale really leaning in to the power. Of course, she's got that Babe with the power bomb as her primary finisher. She's also quite eloquent with the pounce, period, and has a variety of other power moves that she can execute as well. Irish whip off of the ropes. No tag. You can't tag your own. What am I talking about? Big leg drop. Now I should point out the records going into this match. Hang on, shoots the half into the cover.
5 minutes have elapsed.
1.
Remain.
Relevant records going into the cover, into the match here. Dragon and Tiger undefeated this season. They are 3-0. Willow and Edith, Spicoli driver. Hang on, Willow and Edith, 2-1. And Dragon and Tiger currently the number 2 ranked in the best score. Willow and Edith number 3. We don't have a number 4. That will be determined along with the new number 3 after Champions Week, so stay tuned for that. Neck break. Over the shoulder neck breaker. Looking maybe for the Babe with the power bomb. No, she's looking for a good old-fashioned power bomb. No gut wrench there. And that could have been a strategic error. Oh, look at that! Dragoness has been helping with the kicks, I can tell, in training. Oh, wait a minute. Ocean Sight, a Queen suplex. From the Queen of the Tigers, I guess you might call her. I don't know. Dragon screw, a leg whip, tiger screw, if you will. We'll call it a dragon screw. And that's 100% Tiger style. The Tiger suplex hold off. Only the 2, however. Edith Surreal just a little too tall to get the coverage on even with the bridge. And we've seen this before. 450 elbow drop, but I don't think she quite got all. I think she slipped a bit on that top rope. That's why we call it a high-risk maneuver, because if it works, it's probably going to win you the match. If it doesn't, it gives your opponent an immediate advantage. It could very easily cost you the match. Just ask Ninja Mack. And looking for step over toe hold face lock. The STF locked in by Edith Surreal. Dragon is going to have to come in and break it up. Willow not able to provide defense there. 8 minutes remaining in the time limit. We still have a singles match to preview the top matches of Champions Week. That's coming up next. And the main event, the over-the-top rope battle royal, the winner to face Sammy Mack in the Canadian National Championship. Another beautiful-looking spin kick by Spring Tiger, who I believe is still the legal combatant here. Uh-oh. Ooh! Straight jacket DDT by Spring Tiger. That's a new trick. I don't think I've seen her use that move before. Atomic drop. She likes to combine these. Right on the coccyx. That hurts no matter who you are. German, and look at the strength, look at the distance with those German suplex tosses. Both legal combatants back in the ring, and that discus big boot does not connect that on that exchange. Oh, what is this? Oh! Great leg drop from the inverted DDT position. Immediately broken up by Willow Nightingale before we could even get to a 1 count, let alone anything more interesting. Vertical suplex. No, Spring Tiger able to get out from the backside. Twists around, arm drag. From a tilt-a-whirl. And Tag Kogeki looking for the tag team attack in the corner. Not going to get it immediately. Big ol' lariat. Into the knee drop. Oh, and a bit of a cheap shot from Dragoness. But Edith, Surreal not being... Uh-oh, what is that? Oh my god, no. Oh, fuck. That was a neck break pile driver. Since when do the Tigers do shit like that? Tag is made. In comes Willow Nightingale. She needs to finish this off, and she needs to do it now. And she's looking for it. She's got the angle. Pow! Period. And it is the period on the end of that match, says the referee. Knock out. And that's going to take Willow and Edith up a rank in the AWL Women's Tag Team Division, the Joshi Division. They will face the winners. Let's take a look at that final pounce one more time. Was that a knockout? Check out Spring Tiger's landing. Oh, never mind.
Here are your winners, Edith, Surreal, and Willow Nightingale.
There you see the updated the updated best score graphic, I should say. Congratulations to the ephemeral queen and the global champion. You know we had to do this kind of a match for the preview. You just knew we had to do it. Dr. Jigoku wants control of all championships in the Animated Wrestling League. And next week at Champions Week, he just might get it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the laboratory, accompanied by his creator, Dr. Jigoku, and his tag team partner, Project Tatsu 3.0. He is one half of the Animated Wrestling League World's Tag Team Champions, representing the Augments and Tag Team Supremacy, Jigoku Destroy.
Interesting. Facing what I'm sure they would consider the lesser Tiger, Dr. Jigoku still brings the backup. The female augments not here. They're over in Canada getting ready. So they're over in Japan, I should say, getting ready for their Joshi Tag Team Championship defense. You see the automatic reaction of the drones. Subite Jigoku Hakase no Tame ni. Oh, just did that in sync with the music. All for Dr. Jigoku. Blind, unflinching loyalty to their master and creator.
And his opponent, being accompanied by Spring Tiger and the reigning Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, Black Tiger Justice, fighting out of the unified School of the Tiger style, Tiger Mask 3.
30-minute time limit draw. The last time these two teams faced off 2-on-2 for the AWL World's Tag Team Championship for the first time ever. It was a time limit draw, and as a result, the Tigers remain in the best four. You don't have to be number one to challenge. They are currently number 3 in the best four, and the AWL Commissioner, he feels that this rematch is more than worthy of Champions Week. It is worthy of the main event. However, that does mean that the Grand Champion, Black Tiger Justice, will have to defend his title on the same show. It's going to be a one-night show. And that means the champion's schedule could be a definitive factor here. All for Dr. Jigoku. Now, Jigoku Destroy, this particular augment that you see, is the one who challenges for the Grand Championship, but a Huracan Rana to start us off, the flying head scissors, springboard into a drop kick off of the white rope. Of course, our ropes here are meant to be invocative of the Canadian flag, as they are invocative of the Japanese flag over in AWL Hontai. Spring Tiger getting changed very, very quickly. Shaken off the effects of that pounce from Willow Nightingale. Fortunately, she doesn't have to get physically involved in this contest. Ten-minute time limit. Of course, Jigoku Destroy is going to have to try and avoid... Oh no, I've seen this before. Belly-to-belly overhead release suplex out to the floor and to the waiting arms of Dr. Jigoku and the augments. Of course, the referee, senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, watching extremely carefully. One. Spring Tiger kicking out pretty well there. It's actually rather impressive. Tiger Mask 3 is going to have to rely on his speed, quickness, and superior technique. His grappling ability, if he's going to have a hope in hell here. And frankly, that's going to have to be the strategy in the tag team main event. No time limit for the AWL World's Tag Team titles. There will not be a repeat of the draw. This is going to have a definitive winner no matter what. Oh, not again. This time back into a bear hug and a rope break. A very quick grab of the top rope, but the referee saw it, and that's all that matters. Enzigiri, the back kick to the back of the head. May have been thinking about a springboard, but felt the ropes. Maybe a little too loose, maybe a little too tight. I don't know, but once again, I keep saying Spring Tiger. Once again, Tiger Mask 3 thrown over the top rope, down to the floor. A front-facing attack this time, at least. Ooh, that's what he needs to do. Grab the arm, grab a hold. Hit the strikes wherever he can. Huracan Rana. 20 count on the outside, of course. There you see the AWL Grand Champion, Black Tiger Justice. He's going to have to face Jigoku Destroy for the AWL Grand Championship before challenging him for the tag team titles. That's the ambition of Dr. Jigoku. He has tag team supremacy. He'd be perfectly happy if he had every belt in this promotion. He still has his work in progress, Mecha Calyx, who will be competing in our main event over the top rope battle royal. And wait a minute, Argentinian backbreaker. I think that's the only submission I've ever seen Jigoku Destroy actually try to use. His one matches with it. Oh, wonderful counter wrestling by Tiger Mask 3. That's exactly what the Tiger's going to have to do this entire contest, and we're back. And this time Jigoku Destroy staying well away from the ropes. Hypothetically, the Augments could come out of Champions Week controlling both tag team titles, the Grand Championship and the Canadian National title. All they would need then is the Joshi Singles Championship and somehow getting their hands on the Intercontinental Championship, which given the diabolical nature of the Bat Doctor, I don't think is outside their purview. They could have all 6 belts of the Animated Wrestling League at one time. I don't think it's impossible. It'll require double champions, but it could be done. Tiger Mask 3 now, Next Generation Tigers Faint Kick! And the AWL fans coming alive here in the GTA, they know that Tiger Mask 3, when he hits the Tiger's Faint Kick, he is capable of anything. Going up to the top, looking for the moonsault, and oh! Just took a second too long. Took 1 second too long. Hit to the mid, down with elbow. Halfway through the time limit almost. Tiger Mask 3, it's a puncher's chance, but it's a real chance of pulling off an unlikely victory here.
5 minutes have elapsed. 5 remain.
Snapmare. Rolling full frontal snapmare. Having to use every ounce of his body weight to make the attack count. Over the top springboard drop. Oh! I thought he was just going to go for a dive. When, oh guys, you can just hear the thud as the head of Tiger Mask 3 getting rammed into the concrete floor. That mat, more the illusion of protection than actual protection. It's there to prevent abrasions. It's there to look nice on YouTube, quite frankly. More than it is to actually provide protections against the impact. And going around, Tigers! Oh! Tiger Driver 23! That's a new move that I've heard that Tiger Mask 3 has been working on. What's it called, actually? Oh, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Tiger Driver Gen 3. As he is the 3rd generation Tiger Mask in the AWL of the Golden School of the Tiger style. Tiger Driver Gen 3 has turned the tide of the match momentarily. Tiger Driver Gen 3 again! Tiger Driver Gen 3 won. Kick out with 3.5 minutes on the clock. And for another one, Tiger Driver Gen 3, but is he under the ropes? 1. It's looking good. It's a new trick in the book. Something Dr. Jigoku could not possibly have programmed. Irish whip. Oh, spinning heel kick. Duck under. Tiger Driver Gen 3. He's desperate to make this work. Referee slow on the count. 1. That should have been at least 2. Not sure if you heard it, but I do know the fans did in the arena. And another one. Jesus, for the 5th time. Tiger Driver Gen 3 is just spamming this thing. 1, 2. The fans chanting one more time. A lot less oomph on that particular kick out. Collar and elbow. I don't know if he was going for it again, but Jigoku not going to let him do it. He's Satsuwaza, the Tatsumaki! Tatsumaki! He's Satsuwaza! Pick him up, put him down, make it hurt for the 1, 2, 3. Tiger Driver Gen 3, he was so desperate to use that. And I think that could win him matches in the future, but not tonight.
Here's your winner, Jigoku Destroy.
Well, some big words here from Dr. Jigoku, a boast if ever I saw one. Next week, we'll find out if he's right. Main event for the over-the-top rope battle royal Canadian... Wait, is that who I think it is? No. Is he back? Is he really back?
The following contest is an over-the-top rope battle royale. And the winner shall establish for the Canadian National Championship at Champions Week. Introducing first, making his return from Atlanta, Georgia, the Spirit Dragon, Jigoku.
41 wins, 26 losses, ratio of plus 15 in the Animated Wrestling League. He's lost all of the color, he's lost the blue and white. He's a lot more serious, but this season he has not been particularly successful. He's been competing in our new high-speed division as of late. But Shenron has everything it takes to be a champion in the Animated Wrestling League.
And his opponents, introducing first, making his winning ring from New York City, New York, the Arab American Dream, Paul Storm.
Grand Slam Champion, AWL Grand Champion, World Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and New Year's Tournament Champion. He needs only the Canadian National Championship to become only the second ever 5-star champion. Will he get the opportunity to defeat the first 5-star champion? Will he earn that opportunity tonight? Let's find out. Remember the 100-win club. 104 wins, 93 losses, ratio of plus 11. Not quite as good as Shenron's, but certainly in the elite of AWL Strong and Free. And like the one Canadian approved American that I've ever met.
Introducing next, making his winning from the independent circuit, the innovator of professional wrestling, Mack Classic 2.
It's Reload Resi time! Mack Classic 2 has been on a bit of a roll lately, getting a chance to finally compete in some singles action outside of his tag team with his father, who you saw compete in our opening match tonight, losing to Switchblade Jay White and Bullet Club Gold. Mack Classic 2, 50 wins, 42 losses in his AWL career, ratio of plus 8. So we're getting some of the best of the best of the best here. And there's the big 2, Mack Classic 2, second generation professional wrestler. It is in his blood, this sport. And now for a man who's looking to get back to the top of the mountain.
Introducing next, making his winning from the Tales of Sinbad, PHE-ROC, The Rock.
A former Canadian National Champion in his own right, got to the finals of the tournament to crown the first ever champion, fell at the final hurdle there, but defeated Jigoku Destroy to become the second ever Canadian National Champion. He's looking to get back into that elite position. 26 wins, 22 losses, plus 4. Not as good a win-loss ratio as the rest of the team so far, rest of the match, but certainly one of the top guys. He's been competing a lot in the tag team division as part of Solar Wings alongside Erupcion Solar. This is an opportunity for The Rock to return to singles action.
Introducing next, making his winning from the realm of the yokai, representing Monster Union, the Serpentine Sensation, Edith.
Our first wrestler in this match with a negative win-loss record. 25 wins to 26 losses, ratio of -1 for Hibitsukai. Again, someone who's been competing in the high-speed division as of late. Slithering his way down the ramp into the ring, representing the one representative, by the way, of Monster Union in this contest. Conspicuous by her absence is the Manipulator. The AWL rulebook is quite clear on this matter. No managers, no seconds, no cornermen, no tag team partners at ringside for Battle Royal situations. A practitioner of the snake style. Strike first, strike fast, strike hard, and he can pull that snake bite of his from any angle in the ring. But can he get his opponents over the top rope? Now this is going to be interesting.
Introducing next, making his way from the laboratory of Professor Nicodemus, representing the Proteus Wheel and the Augment, Mack.
Very interesting. That's the first time we've heard Mechanics referred to as officially representing the Augments. He still bears the sigil of the Proteus Wheel. But Dr. Jigoku seems to think that the project has advanced to the point he's willing to put his name on it. Or at least his branding. Formerly known as Calyx the Castigator. He could be a big threat, and I mean that in every dimension, in this Battle Royal.
Introducing next, making his way from the mean streets of Niigata, the light, Alpaka,
Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever member of the Animated Wrestling League 100 Loss Club. 60 wins, 100 losses even. Ratio of -40. He is mathematically locked in the danger zone for the Botsumania career-threatening match at our season finale, and that's 2.5 months away. Oh, he's pathetic. Now, I saw something on the opening graphic. Oh, yeah. I think he's back. Yes, he is!
Finally, making his way to ring, and his AWL return from cyberspace, the flyest wrestler in the galaxy, Razorwing!
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Razorwing is back. New ring gear, new look, same old attitude. The flyest wrestler in the galaxy. With a few new dance moves as well, looks like. 6-11 in AWL competition. Former Young Lions Cup champion. One of the last surviving members of the Cyberhawks 2000. Razorwing has spread his wings on his own. 8 men in the ring. 7 of them are going over the top and will be eliminated. There's no time limit in this, our main event. We will stick with this match for its duration, ladies and gentlemen. Belly-to-belly slam there. Hard shot. Oh, look at that. Tanaka Kenichi being sent for a ride. What the hell? Oh, Poison Rana! Beautiful Poison Rana by Razorwing. And look at that. Almost everybody's fallen down already. You're going to have to just watch the screen to follow all the action here, folks. Shenron and Razorwing. Oh, that's a match I'd love to see. High-speed rules or no. Wait a minute. Hibitsukai eliminates Tanaka Kenichi. Good riddance to bad rubbish. And Hassan thrown out by Shenron. Just like that, we are down to 6. 3 of them former Chikara wrestlers. The winner of this match faces the Suplex Master, Sammy Nix, next week on Champions Week. The final match of the card to be set in this, our main event of AWL Strong and Free, episode 49. stood-out body slam by the innovator of professional wrestling, Mack Classic 2. Spear! A serpentine spear by Hebitsky. Mecha Calyx now going after Razor Wing. And clubbing blow with that monometallo-like right hand. Couple of drop kicks here. Lariato, and there goes the Serpentine Sensation. Razor Wing in trouble. Razor Wing getting thrown over, but he holds on, grabs the bottom rope to try and prevent elimination. But able to save himself at the last possible second. We're down to 5 competitors now. Belly to belly overhead release suplex by Mecha Calyx. And The Rock fully able to overpower the super heavyweight with a beautiful looking backdrop driver. Irish whip into the corner, removing Shenron from play momentarily. We can see a double team here. Yes, we are a double neck breaker on the man who probably should inherit the name, the Winged Ring Warrior, from someone not worthy of holding that, in my opinion. Right hands aplenty to Shenron. Mack Classic 2 biding his time under the rope. That's a smart strategy. You can't lose in the opening minutes of a battle royal. So you can't win the opening minutes of a battle royal, but you can certainly lose. That made a lot more sense in my head. Sorry about that. Winner of this match has to face the strongest wrestler pound for pound in the AWL. The Suplex Master, Season 0 original, the 5-star champion, Sammy Nix, has held every men's title there has ever been in the AWL. And Razor Wing in a bad position. Look at that! The Swanton Bomb! The Cybertron Bomb there by... Oh, wait a minute! Mecha Calyx eliminated by Shenron! And round and round and round we goes. The Master of Motion, only he knows how to pull stuff like that off at that level of ease. This man files physics books under fiction in his personal library. He is the Spirit Dragon. A unique entity in the history of professional wrestling, in my opinion. Irish whip. Oh, blocked. The Rock putting on the brakes before he gets... Oh! Wrist clutch, knee strike. Flat out DDT. The innovator of professional wrestling looking good here. 2 high flyers and 2 more traditional all-round wrestlers, I would say. Again, we will be sticking with this match until its conclusion. Nice takedown from Wrestle Factory graduate. Going up. Razor Wing in trouble. Razor Wing gets himself out of it. The flat-out inverted DDT of his own. Leg drop. Breaking up some wrestle mats there in the middle of the ring. Oh, what is this going to be? Oh, beautiful enziguri there by the Master of Motion, and Dragon Twist! Razor Wing now looking to eliminate the second generation Masked Marvel. DDT by Shenron. Oh, over, around, and down to the DDT, and it looks like a... No, he was not going for the mask there. He was trying to control the head, not the mask. Mack Classic 2, jumping and avoiding, and now... Okay, he's fish hooking. He's going for the nose. He's going for the nostrils. That is not a good way to be. That can really do some damage. That can do permanent damage. Electric Chair Suplex, also known as the Texas Plex. Fujiwara Armbar. Grounding an opponent's own wing is Razor Wing. Shenron super kicked out of contention. The Master of Motion, the Suplex Master, would have been a hell of a match for this. Not the match we're going to get at Champions Week. It's going to be one of these 3. It could be one of the biggest returns in recent AWL history if Razor Wing can make this work. What is he thinking? He's thinking, oh, speed star style drop kick. And he hits it perfectly. Mack Classic. Not often Mack Classic's the relative powerhouse in any confrontation. But he is here. Bit of a double team now. Poison Rana dropping. Mack Classic 2 right on the top of his head. Right on the crown. Spinebuster by the Rock. He's going to be looking for a spell check. No, wait a minute! Down into the label lock. The label lock pulled back. You can't get a submission in a battle royal, but you can cut off your opponent's air. You can cause pain. You can take away the arm, as the label lock can do. You can crank on the neck. You can do a whole lot of damage in a hold like this, and you can completely grind your opponent's momentum down to 0. Razorwing now looking to take advantage with a great amateur wrestling style takedown, but he gets lariated. He gets the flying clothesline right off of his feet, right out of his very nice looking new booth. Ooh! Razorwing down and out, but still not out of the ring. You're getting a hell of a main event here. These guys are fantastic. Mack Classic Senior looking for the super kick and eliminates another Chikara pedigreed high flyer. Razorwing, welcome back to the AWL. We'll see you in regular season competition. Oh, look out! Oh! Tries to throw him off. Mack Classic able to jump down at the last possible second. Mack Classic nearly made the oldest and dumbest mistake in a battle royal. ROC, BOTTOM, check the spelling. It's the spell check. The spell check not going to eliminate somebody from a battle royal, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Huge clothesline in the corner. The Rock is thinking something painful. One more time. ROC, BOTTOM, spell check. Spell check from The Rock. Irish whip over the... No! Arm drag. Mack Classic able to stay within that 20 by 20 foot ring. That's all he has to do right now. He's got to find a way to turn this to his advantage. Can he do so? Oh, what is this going to be? Going to just be a simple toss out. Mack Classic grabbing the ropes, trying to steady himself and not give The Rock a lever. That's why you grab the top and the middle rope, so your opponent can't lever you over the top. The top strand. Vertical suplex. Snap vertical suplex. Shades of his father's style, simple and effective. Right hands, a flurry. What? Mack Classic 2, always going flat out in that ring. And this is stupid. This is really stupid. The Rock with an opportunity. Can he seize on it? No! Wild clothesline off of the top rope. Wild, but somehow he hit it. Irish whip into the corner. Mack Classic 2 in control. A complete reversal from just a minute ago. Mack Classic. And again, that 2-rope grab technique. But it... No, he got him! Mack Classic 2 continues his singles ascendancy. At Champions Week, he challenges for the gold.
Here is your winner, Mack Classic 2!
Will the man from the independent circuit be the champion of Canada? Find out next week. But for tonight, Contender, Imarima.